number 3, 10 years ago, was released today from the federal penitentiary after serving 11 years of a 10-to-life sentence. To this day, the $250,000 in gold bullion involved in the original crime has not been recovered. Police officials doubt the gold can be recovered, pointing out that should the gold be found by Pappas, the insurance company had the first claim. $250,000 in gold, and this guy used to be a father. Hey, I'd sure like to meet this guy.
Look, I got something big on tap now. Remember my telling you about Victor Pappas? Guy used to be my partner?
You mean the gentleman who was serving his time in the federal penitentiary?
Was serving time, baby.
Don't call me baby.
I'm sorry. Anyway, he got out today. Throwing a little party for him tomorrow night.
So?
So he's got $250,000 hidden away. I'm the boy that's gonna find out where.
$250,000?
so fast for you know I read slow. There's nothing to read, stupid. They're just pictures.
Welcome.
The cryptos creak and the tombstones quake. Happy haunts materialize. And begin to vocalize. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize. Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide.
For a silly spook, place it by your side.
Shrouded in a dark disguise.
They pretend to terrorize. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
The cryptos creak and the tombstones quake. Happy haunts materialize.
And begin to vocalize. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide.
For a silly spook, place it by your side.
Shrouded in a dark disguise.
They pretend to terrorize. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
As the moon flames high with a dead oak tree.
Spooks arrive for the midnight street.
Creepy creeps with eerie eyes.
Start to shriek and harmonize. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
When you hear the bell of a requiem bell.
We're cooking where spirits dwell.
Restless bones etherealize.
Rise as squints of every side. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. The carriage that will carry you into the moldering sanctum of the spirit world will accommodate you and one or two loved ones. Kindly watch your step as you board. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please.
When the cryptos creak and the tombstones quake. Happy haunts materialize.
And begin to vocalize. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide.
For a silly spook, place it by your side.
Shrouded in a dark disguise.
They pretend to terrorize. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
As the moon flames high with a dead oak tree.
Spooks arrive for the midnight street.
Creepy creeps with eerie eyes.
Start to shriek and harmonize. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
When you hear the bell of a requiem bell.
We're cooking where spirits dwell.
Restless bones etherealize.
Rise as squints of every side. Grim gray ghosts come out to socialize.
Good afternoon. Hello, and welcome to Game Night Super Week. The party continues on a lazy Thursday afternoon, the 20th, I think, of May. All day today. I'll take my charger out now. How are we all doing? Lovely to have you here. Hope you're keeping well as the Super Week continues and reaches the midpoint, no less, with DangerZone 2 this Thursday lunchtime. Late lunchtime, possibly. Hope you're keeping well. Lovely to have you all here. A welcome to Samster and Riff Raccoon, Topper One, Oni, SM Midi, Lupine, AB Me, I'm here, that's always good, M. Clemson, Mr. Quizworthing, Cyclespace, Drew Dave Tom, Innes, Shapes, Sotley, Zeus, Ian Dominic Gaming, Oh Hey, now cut that out. Enana and the person that banned Enana, Ash to whom I'm very grateful. I think that was a spam bot. G. Eisens, Adster, and anyone else who is lurking and lingering in the chat. It is lovely to have you here. Hope you're keeping well. Thank you for joining me on this continued push for partner. Ali, welcome. Oh, hello, Cat. Have you come to say no? You come to sit on the cover that covers my chair and lick yourself. Good. How nice for you. I won't. No, I shouldn't actually. I take back my hello to the bot. Tinfoil hat. Ash is secretly sabotaging Super Week by banning all new viewers. Oh, Ash wouldn't do something like that. Ash is the salt of the earth. He would not do such a thing. Anyway, hope you're keeping well. And a big thank you to We Like Shapes for this DangerZone 2 question pack. The rankings, such as they are for Super Week, everyone who gets into the top 6 of this game will get a ranking 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I do reserve the right to maybe give some rankings out, depending how many players are left in the lobby, to the players who get to round 4. There was a contingency on that. I will make a decision. Certainly the final 6 will get a place. In fact, I might have even changed that officially. I need to go and check the announcements for that. Scroll back. Top 6 get ranking 10 to 5. Players eliminated in round 4 get flat rate of 3. Okay, so there we go. So if you get eliminated in round 4, you get a flat rate of 3. If you get to the final, you'll get somewhere between 5 and 10 ranking points for this week. And remember, it's the best 5 scores that you get from the 9 games that we are playing, or that constitute the makeup of Super Week. The highest scoring 4 players will go into a face-off final on Saturday, which is going to be a massive stream on Saturday, where we've got Risky Business, Red Herrings, the face-off final. There might be a new warm-up game that I was hoping to have for Tuesday, but then this week somehow got very busy. Can't think why. New warm-up game maybe on Saturday as well. It's raining. Good thing you're inside then, Adster. Good thing you're inside. New warm-up game Saturday, and maybe something else at the end of it all to wrap the week up. If there's any games that we haven't played this week, what haven't we played? Google that. We haven't played that. We wouldn't have played that. Deciphered. We won't have played Deciphered. And I'm not going to have time to do anything on the Gatekeeper between now and then, so it won't be that. But we'll see. There'll be lots happening on Saturday, so I do hope you'll continue to join me. While I remember, next Thursday, there isn't going to be a happy hour stream. So this time next week, there won't be a stream. It's not very often. Morning, it's Sportsy. Welcome to the stream. And Cetra as well. I see you creeping in as well. Welcome to you both. Not very often that I cancel a stream, but or a week tomorrow is my nan's funeral, so on Thursday afternoon I'm going to be driving up to my parents in the Midlands. So there won't be a stream next Thursday. I've already had a chat with the question writers about that because we were going to be having the Pyramid and the Purge. The Pyramid is going to be moved into the Saturday stream. The Purge is just being pushed back in the season to when the Purge is next on. Thank you very much for all the condolences, all the love in the chat. I'm okay. Honestly, I'm fine. That was the thing that happened last week that put a bit of a weird spin on Tuesdays, was it? I think. So it's all okay. I'm fine. But obviously, I go up and pay my last respects and say the final farewells. So I won't be here next Thursday. But lots of stuff going on in the meanwhile. Thank you very much, Shapes, as well. Appreciate the good wishes. So later on tonight, we've got a late night Purge. I'm going to be on at 10 rather than 8. Two reasons for that. Number one, it's good to mix up the times a bit in the soup where you can experiment with things. And number two, also, it doesn't clash with the Eurovision semi-final. So you can watch Eurovision, then you can come and play the Purge. Which will be exquisite. So please do come along this evening, 10 o'clock, for the Purge with questions from Toot. But before all that, we have got... Speaking of Shapes, that's the work thing sorted with you properly now. Great to hear. We Like Shapes has written this Danger Zone 2-pack. It was proofed by 8Minky and then had a second glance by me. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you get on with this. My instinct is I thought it was a little bit harder. But I'm not necessarily a great judge of questions. So I will let you be the judges of this. If you've not played Danger Zone before, it's all multiple choice, so remarkably straightforward in terms of input. If you want to come and play, you need to enter the lobby code now. JTCCU. And I'm going to see if I can turn Unity up because this sounds very quiet. Hopefully that's a little better. Come join the game. A few other people I see. Clive a Legend, hello. Flying for Casey, welcome. Grafalo, the Westernator, lovely to have you all here. Hope you're keeping well. Thank you for supporting this Push for Partner Super Week. Even if you're just lurking as well. 24 in the lobby so far. If you're just lurking, also very grateful to you. If you're playing the game, then you're very welcome. Good afternoon, the Westernator. Lovely to see you. Join Top Cat's Cartoon University. That's a good initialism. I like that. Thank you, Westernator. Do help spread the word. Do come along and lurk and linger where you can. I'm on every day this week up to Saturday. Starting to think that it's probably going to be the foundation of a push rather than the final push. So I'm going to be continuing it on for the next couple of weeks to see if we can really jump those numbers up, especially if we get a good showing on Saturday. But we'll wait and see. 27 in so far, which is nice to see. Danger Zone size of 5 at the moment. I'll give it a few minutes before we lock it up, and then we will initialise the game, lock you all in, and see what happens. Shapes has also provided some tiebreaker questions for this week, so if we do end up going to a tiebreaker, then there'll be Shapes tiebreaker questions as well. If we don't, then those Shapes tiebreaker questions will go into proper Danger Zone, and we'll just have to hope that Shapes can't remember the answers if he ends up facing a tiebreaker in a future edition of Danger Zone. So, another minute or so, and then we'll lock it up. Difference between Danger Zone and Danger Zone 2. Under the Hood is a lot more. I say a lot more. Under the Hood is better. It's still not. I wouldn't say it was good yet, but it's coded a lot better. The text meshes are a bit sharper in this. There's a lobby game in this, so when you're eliminated in Danger Zone 2, you can carry on. In Danger Zone 1, that was always the intention, but I never got around to implementing it. By the time it came to implementing it, I decided it would be easier just to start it again. And Rifraccoon, that was a working title for a while, Danger Twone. But I decided against it in the end. Mainly so I can do the hanging off 2, dangly 2 in the opening titles. You've also got the nerf lifeline in this that you never had in Danger Zone 1. The Danger Zone size is dynamic, so... Oh no, it did that in the first one as well. The round structure is different, so the Danger Zone changes on the round so that there's always 6 in the final in Danger Zone 2, and you can have an unlimited number of players in Danger Zone 2. Danger Zone had a hard cap of 36, I think. Like Danger 2-1. It does a bit, doesn't it? Danger 2-1. That would have been a good title, come to think of it. So there's a few quality of life changes. The substance of the game is virtually identical. 5 rounds of 5 questions, and you've got to stay out of the danger zone. You get points by answering quickly. Danger Zone 21. Danger Z1. 2 danger, 2 zone, maybe. No, anyway, that's enough of that. Answer question. I'll get points by answering questions quickly. The faster you answer, the more points you get if you're right. So at the moment, 27 players in the lobby. The first player to answer will get 27 points. The next gets 26, the next gets 25, and so on. Welcome, JY. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Emily Apocalypse as well. Hello to you. So that's the general gist. If you are in the bottom percentile, which is indicated by the danger zone line right there, you are in the danger zone. And if you are in the danger zone at the end of the round, doesn't matter how many times you've been there previously, you will be eliminated from the game and sent over to the boneyard, where you can still continue because there is still pennies available if you can conquer the boneyard and become the monarch of the boneyard. Yeah, there are a couple of helps along the way. At the start of each round, you'll be shown a category and you can decide if you want to use your multiplier. The multiplier will give you double points for the round, so everything you get is doubled. Can be very useful in making sure you finish near the top, because finishing near the top gives you a boost going into the next round, at least in the first 4 rounds it does. And also, if it's maybe a category you're less comfortable with, it could be a bit of a safety net to get extra points to help support you through the round. Additionally, you have got a nerf. You can nerf one question, any one question, at any point in the game, but only one, not one per round, one per game. And that will give you the average number of points, so that's half the number of players. So if you were to nerf with 28 players in the lobby, you'd get a flat rate of 14. If you nerf with a multiplier, the nerf points are not doubled, and they also don't count as correct answers. That's something I've realised I probably haven't said during the introduction at the end, because round 5 the scores are calculated a little bit differently. Nerfing does not count as a correct question on your question total, but it will give you that number of points at half the lobby size. That's about the long and short of it. There's 28 players in the game, and we are coming up to 20 past 3. So I think this seems to... Oh, God, the cats are staring at each other. Don't fight. Yes, Penny, you hiss at him. Hiss at him to make him move. There's going to be... I think there's going to be a fight. Let's see if we can get this. They don't really like each other very much. So you can see there, I think. Let me just switch over to just cam a minute. Where's just cam? There it is. And you can see there the cats, who don't like each other very much at all. Ozzy's being a troll and not letting Penny go past. Penny's the older one, she's just turned 10. Ozzy's about 7. Oh, there's another big hiss. Come on, Ozzy, shift out of the way. Come on, let her go by. I'm going to go and open the window, otherwise there's going to be violence. We don't want violence. Come on, boy, do you want to go outside or do you want feeding? We'll open the window and I'll put some food down. Oh, you want some food down? There you go. Have some food. Hello, dog, what do you want? Go on, go to your bed. God, it's like a zoo here. They've been asleep all morning. The second I go into stream, they all wake up and they decide that, oh, we're going to cause some ructions. Game with cam is what we want. Also, if you want a bonus penny, there's your chance to claim it before the game starts. If Penny wins, do we win a penny? No. Well, Penny's having some food now, so that's good. DangerZone 89 if you want a bonus penny. And then we'll get this game underway. Sorry to go and address the animals there and sort that out. Did Hermione walk past the camera? Miney, where have you gone? Miney? Miney? No, she's gone off somewhere. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Right, claim your bonus pennies and then we'll get the game underway. 28 in the lobby. Yes, it doesn't influence. Well, it's because it's manually controlled, JY, which is because it's now a separate app. If it was automatically controlled, it might go off in the middle of the game, and then it might accept your penny code as the answer, as we saw in Blockbusters. Blockbusters a couple of weeks ago. So this way, I can just time it to go off at an opportune moment rather than it just being at random. Provided I remember. Right, that's enough time to claim a bonus penny, I think. So I'll stop the bonus there. 28 players given a penny. Presumably the 28 players in the lobby game. Right, if you're ready, we're going to lock this up and we will get this show on the road. So to keep to a 6-player final, the first 2 rounds will have a danger zone size of 5. So 5 players will be eliminated in the first 2 rounds. Thereafter, 6 players will be eliminated in the next 2 rounds, which will leave us with a final of 6 players. So, N to nerf a question, M to multiply on a question. You've got the 15 seconds at the start of the round to make the decision on whether you're going to multiply and double up your points. And then as many points as you can get, the faster you answer, the more points you get. And it's A, B, C, D. At some point, I'm going to add implementation for 1, 2, 3, 4 to be accepted. It won't actually take me very long, but it's just finding a minute to do that. So A, B, C, or D is all you need to answer the questions, not the full answer. And you can type them in public chat, but I always recommend typing them to Persephone's Twitch bot. As ever, keep your eye on the chat, because chat is king. When the question appears there, the question is live. And if you've got some latency, the screen might be a little bit behind. So, We Like Shapes' question pack. 28 of you taking it on for some pennies and, of course, rankings on the Super Week board. Welcome to the stream, Benz J. Lovely to see you. Sorry I missed your name before. Let's get on with this first round. M to multiply if you want to multiply on this round. And the category is the pyramid. Welcome to DC Simmons. You're very welcome to lurk. M if you want to multiply. 5 seconds. Just adds to choosing to multiply on this one. So Adster's going to have an advantage in this round. Remember, double points for Adster. Faster you answer, the more points you get. So the category is the pyramid. Let's see what you make of this. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Good luck. Let's play Danger Zone. Here we go then. Question number 1. In the debut 1981 episode of The Pyramid Game, the UK's version of $10,000 Pyramid, what was the top prize? A, £500, B, £2,000, C, £1,000, or D, £5,000? Everybody locking an answer in. Not everybody right, though. Who was fastest there? Zeus was the fastest correct answer. Oni was second. M. Clemson third. Adster fourth. Lupine fifth. A few other correct answers there, including Innes, who chose to nerf on the very first question. Guaranteed 14 points for Innes there. Just taking the nerf. Yeah, so that's who got it right. The correct answer was C, £1,000, and we can see the Danger Zone dynamically adjusting to capture everybody. Hopefully we'll have fewer people in that by the end, because we can only lose 5 players at the end of the round. If we've got that many, then we're going to burn through a lot of tiebreaker questions to get down to 5. So hopefully we'll get a few more questions as we go on to question number 2. Adster in the lead at the moment with 50. Zeus is second with 28. Only third with 27. On we go. Question number 2. Take a look at this. Thank you for the 5 gift subs as Frontery. Question number 2. In 1990, which British tea brand was the first to launch a pyramid-shaped tea bag? A. Tetley, B. Yorkshire Tea, C. PG Tips, D. Typhoo. Let's cut away from some of the tension having the alert. Effrontery, hugely grateful to you for those 5 subs. Now the question's over, let me address that a little more closely. Tej, Pillow Beer, Reese Wynn, Serial Quizzer, and Blue Jay Fox. Welcome to the fam. Enjoy a month of ad-free viewing courtesy of Effrontery, and thank you very much for the 5 gift subs there, Effrontery. That's wonderful support. Sorry, bad timing. Never need to apologise for that. It was it's very much appreciated, so thank you for your generosity there. Let's take a look at who was fastest there. Clive Legend, followed by Oh Hey. Innes was third, Ian Dominic was fourth, and Topper was fifth. Just True Dave Tom choosing to use a nerf on that question for the flat rate of 14 points, and a few other players getting it right, but quite a lot of wrong answers. Plenty of people, though, in the Danger Zone getting it right, which means we're going to hopefully go a long way towards breaking that tie. So I missed the very first question. Was sad, but figured I could try. Oh, that's really kind of you. Thank you very much, Effrontery. It's really, really very sweet. Do come back a bit later on if you're still about. We've got the Purge at 10 p.m, so you can definitely get in for that. And if you're not on this time zone, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6.5 hours from now. Set an alarm. Correct answer was PG Tips. I remember it was was it PG Tips had the chimps in the advert. I remember there being a pyramid bag in that. So there's your pyramid reference there. Adster storming ahead at the moment thanks to that multiply at 96 points, and in the lead Ian Dominic now second with 47. Riff Raccoon's in third with 41. Still got a little bit of a tie in the Danger Zone at the moment. We've got to get that down to 5. At the moment there are 7 in there. SM Midi, Emily Apocalypse, It's Sportsy, GIs and Cetra, It's Hotley, and AB Me all yet to score. But don't worry, because we've got 3 more questions in this round. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here is question number 3. Yeah, quite. 6.5 hours, Alexa. In cubic meters, what is the volume of a pyramid with base length 90 meters, base width 150 meters, and height 70 meters? 31,500, 29,500, 33,500, or 35,500? Bit of quick maths for you there. Not quick enough for a lot of you, and not very many people getting it right, though notably 3 people in the danger zone did. Who was fastest on that? Mr. Quizworthing, followed by Oni. Cetra was 3rd. Ali Law was 4th. And you know what? Those are the only 4 who got it absolutely... well, not honestly, without using a nerf. It's not dishonest to use a nerf. The nerf is fine, but legitimately, I suppose that's a better word. Flying for Keisha, Emily Apocalypse, and It's Sportsy all choosing to nerf that question, getting a flat rate of 14 points. Remember, you've only got 1 nerf for the whole game, so once it's gone, it's gone. And if you end up in the boneyard, you don't take your nerfs or helps with you. Okay, so use them before you get there. So lots of 14s going out there. Let's see what that's done to the scores. The correct answer was 31,500. Shapes will illuminate us, I'm sure, on the metrics for how to calculate a pyramid, because I've rather foolishly forgotten to put the thing open, the question pack with the base area times height over 2. That sounds about right. Oh, Shapes hasn't got it to hand. 3rd base height width. Thank you, Quizzy Dan. Welcome, Quizzy Dan. Lovely to see you here. We've still got a tie in the danger zone. 3 players on 14 and 4 yet to score. SM Mini G Isons, It's Sotley and AB Me yet to score. It's Sportsy, Emily, Drew Dave Tom all on 14. Grafalo is clear of the danger zone on 19, as are Toot and Samster, but they are the closest to it. At the other end, Adster still on 96. Oni now jumps to 2nd with 54, and Mr. Quiz in 3rd on 49. Fingers on buzzers. Question number 4. Here it is. In the Doctor Who episode The Wedding of River Song, one of the pyramids of Giza is repurposed as a secret operations facility with what name? A. Fort Meade, B. Area 52, C. Mount Weather, or D. Harvey Point? A lot more green going on that one, though I am seeing a few 14s in there, so it means there's also been a couple of nerves. Nerves? Nerfs been played. Ali Law was fastest, Ian Dominic 2nd, Zeus was 3rd, Adster 4th, and It's Sporty was 5th. Nerfs being played there by SM Midi G Isons and AB Me. A little bit of maybe a Hail Mary nerf coming in, hoping to get themselves out of the danger zone. With only 1 question to go, they do want to get out of the danger zone. Dan's about to have a nap. Leave me on in the background, Dan. I would appreciate that. Lucky guess for It's Sportsy. Hey, they all count. So, those is who got it right. Those is who got it right. That was a terrible sentence. Correct answer was B, Area 52. And we have now got a resolved danger zone. For the first time, we've got 5 players in the danger zone. It's Sotley just scraping out of there by a single point. 15 against 14. Those players down there, have they all got their nerfs? No, they've all used their nerfs. So, all the players in the danger zone... none of the players in the danger zone can afford to give a wrong answer, and they can't nerf. If they get a wrong answer, at this point they're guaranteed to be eliminated. If all of them get it wrong, then those 5 will go and everyone else will be safe. If It's Sotley gets it wrong and one of them gets it right, well, then there could be some tears. Also, to bear in mind, because there are 5 players in the danger zone, that means 5 players above them could technically fall beneath them. So everybody up as high as Samster could potentially be going after this round. Up at the other end, Adster in the lead with 146. Ian Dominic 2nd with 74. Oni's in 3rd with 72. One more question on the pyramid. Take a look at this. The pyramid built for which of these kings of Egypt is not located in the Giza necropolis? Khufu, Khafre, Hakkara Ibi, or Menkaure? Everybody getting an answer in? Oh, look at this. Flying for Keisha and Samster were wrong. Emily Apocalypse and AB Me were right. So that's going to be very interesting to see how far ahead Emily and AB Me can jump, because those are some big points there. Is it going to be enough to overtake Flying for Keisha and Samster, or possibly even Toot and It's Sotley? Let's take a look. Who was fastest there? Toot and It's Sotley already using their nerfs, their Hail Mary nerfs at the end of the round. AB Me was actually the fastest there. Whether that was a guess or that was just knowing that knowledge, very well played. That is the fastest answer. Clive there was 2nd, Oni 3rd, Riff Raccoon 4th, and Topper was 5th. Toot and It's Sotley using their nerfs. Well, this could be very interesting here. We know SM Midi G Isons and Drew Dave Tom are sadly going to be leaving us. The question now is AB Me, Emily Apocalypse, It's Sotley, Toot, maybe Flying Facacia, Samster, and maybe Clive. I think less likely Clive, but still possibly. Flying Facacia and Samster, the 3 greens at the bottom and the 2 greens in the danger zone. It's a big question about what happens to you now. Let's reveal the correct answer and find out what it's done to the scores. The correct answer is Hakare Ibi. There was a factoid for this, which I'm going to go look at these factoids, because actually it's not fair that Shapes has done all the work for us in providing these questions, and I should at least have the common goodness to fact check them. Look at that! Look what's happened there. Very interesting. I'm going to go and have a read of that in just a second. Read of the scores, but first of all, let's bring up We Like Shapes' questions. And there's always something I forget to open on my Chrome window. So, the pyramid built for which of these kings of Egypt is not located in the Giza necropolis? The largest of the pyramids was built for Khufu, also known as Cheops, and is commonly also known as the Great Pyramid. Hakare Ibi's pyramid was built in Saqqara, about 30 kilometres south of Cairo. So there's your factoid on that. And on the other one, in real life, Area 52 does exist, but it's located in Nevada, around 110 kilometres from Area 51. It's your Area 52 question. So, let's look at the top of the board. Adster, unsurprisingly, finishes at top, the only player with a multiplier there, 146 points. You won't get another multiplier, but you will get a boost going into the next round. Only finishing second with 98. Ian Dominic in third with 74. You three will get a boost going into the next round, and you will be joined in round 2 by Mr. Quizworthing, the Lupine 1, Topper 1 Gaming, M. Clemson, Ali Law, Riff Raccoon, Clive Legend, Grafalo, Zeus, The Westernator, Oh Hey, Cyclespace, AB Me, Innes, Cetra, It's Sportsy, J White, Samster, Toot, and Emily Apocalypse. Congratulations. All of your scores will reset to 0, and everyone else, and we will see you over there. Congratulations. However, unfortunately, Flying Facacia, Itzotley, Drew Dave Tom, SM Midi, and G Eisens. Good effort. Especially Flying Facacia there, just 3 points shy of causing a 3-way tiebreaker, but unfortunately, you've not amassed enough points. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, some of you for the 5th time, and that does mean we have to say goodbye. Over they go to the Boneyard, where of course you can continue playing 4 points, and there is a penny to the king or queen of the Boneyard at the end of the game. So that was round 1, the pyramid from We Like Shapes. Nice gentle start, maybe. Let's go on to round number 2. If you want to use your multiplier, it's M or 3 exclamation marks into the chat or to the bot, and double points if you do. The category is red herrings. This is the gentle start. Yeah, this is the gentle start. It's Sportsy and Emily Apocalypse activating multipliers. Anybody else? And Zeus, just the 3 multipliers being played here. Some people may be thinking, let's save it till round 4, but of course you've got to get to round 4 in order to be able to use it in round 4. Zeus, Sportsy, and Emily all using their multipliers on this question. Double points for you. Adds to starting us off on 11, only on 7. Ian Dominic on 5. Everyone else resets to 0. Category is red herrings. Let's see what you make of this. Fingers on buzzers. Best of luck. Let's play Danger Zone. Colin Salmon does not appear in which of these films? London Has Fallen, Die Another Day, Spooks the Greater Good, Resident Evil. Does not appear. Wow, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players giving the correct answer to this one. Let's find out who was fastest. ABME was the fastest, followed by Oh Hey. The Lupine was 3rd. Emily was 4th, Samster was 5th, and the Westernator, the only other player to give a right answer. No nerfs being played on that one. The correct answer was Spooks the Greater Good. And a factoid here, although Salmon appeared in the TV series Spooks as the CIA's London liaison officer Alton Beecher, he did not appear in the film. He plays Kevin Hazard, head of the Metropolitan Police in London Has Fallen. In Die Another Day and the 2 preceding Bond films, he plays Charles Robinson, Deputy Chief of Staff to M. And in Resident Evil and its sequel Retribution, he plays James 1. shade. So there you go. Emily Apocalypse jumping to the top of the board with 40 points. AB Me in second with 23. Ohei in third with 22. Big old Danger Zone again, similar to the end of the last round. You don't want to be in the Danger Zone because every Danger Zone appearance does count as a mark against your name. Only a handful of players to avoid the Danger Zone at the moment. 6 players in total yet to go in the Danger Zone. Can be very dangerous as we get towards the end game. But let's leave it there for now and move on to question number 2. Double negative ahoy! In the song of the same name by Barnes & Barnes, fish heads are not spoken about in which of the following ways? They shouldn't shop for groceries, they don't wear sweaters, they're not good dancers, they can't play baseball. Again, tricky question there, not very many people getting it. Know the song but can't work that out in 10 seconds. Yeah, there's quite a bit to ask there, but we have got a few people getting it right. Cyclespace was first, Samster second, only third, Topper One was fourth, and the Westernator was fifth. Ian Dominic Gaming choosing the tactical nerf there, going for 11 points flat rate because it rounds down when there's an odd number of players in the game. Everybody else there was wrong. So the double negative, I recognise all of those words, those independently as words. So, in the song of the same name by Barnes & Barnes, fish heads are not spoken about in which of the following ways? They shouldn't shop for groceries, they don't wear sweaters, they're not good dancers, they can't play baseball. Well, the lines go, if I can just check my factoid. Oh no, I've only got lyrics here. So, well, I'll reveal the answer. The answer was, they shouldn't shop for groceries. So, at some point you get a reference to fish heads don't wear sweaters, and they're not good dancers, and they can't play baseball, but nowhere in the song does it say that they shouldn't shop for groceries. So I think it's safe to assume that they do. Maybe. Samster now in the lead with 41. Emily slips into second, still on 40. Westernator now in third with 37. We've still got 11 players in the Danger Zone. I beg your pardon, 12 players in the Danger Zone. I can't maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 12 players in the Danger Zone, all on 0. With 3 questions to go, you're going to need to give me some correct answers before the end of the round, or use a nerf to get out safely. Let's take a look at question number 3. Your fingers on buzzers? Here it is. Well, they can. They're not obliged to. That's a fair point, Shapes. Here we go, question 3. A pikelet is a small pancake or crumpet whose name is derived from which language? A. French, B. Dutch, C. German, D. Welsh. A couple of players in the Boneyard getting that one, and quite a lot more people in the main game getting that as well. Zeus was the fastest there, followed by Lupine. Asda was third, Clive fourth, Mr. Quiz fifth. No nerfs being played. If I hadn't seen the answers, I would have guessed here at French. Clive thought we'd gone wrong there. No, you didn't. You weren't, Clive. You weren't wrong at all. You were fourth fastest. The correct answer was Welsh. Apparently, they come from Welsh. Oxford Dictionary of English, page 1346, late 18th century, from the Welsh piglid pitchy, meaning bread. Pitchy in this context means dark or sticky. So we've resolved the Danger Zone. Gruffalo, Cetra, Innis, Toot and J White now occupying it. Gruffalo with a score of 10, so with the least work to do with the players in there. Up at the other end, Samster retains his lead, 53. Zeus goes from bottom of the pile to second with 46 now, thanks to being the fastest player and using a multiplier. In a single question, he's gone from last to second. Your luck can change just that quickly in this game. Only now in third with 45. Fingers on buzzers then, everybody, as we go on to question number 4. Take a look at this. According to the NHS guidance, cod liver oil is high in which vitamin, also known as retinol? A. Vitamin B12, B. Vitamin C, C. Vitamin K, or D. Vitamin A? That's a fun question to read. Ooh, wow, I thought more people would get this. Only 6, and it's the lower half of players as well, which could make a big difference. Who was fastest? Innis there, the fastest. J White was second. Ali Law was third. Topper was fourth. And Cetra was fifth. Riff Raccoon, the only other player there getting it right. The Drew Dave Tom and SM Midi in the Boneyard did as well. Correct answer. It's vitamin A. Vitamin A is what we were after. Cod liver oil is also high in vitamin D, hence its absence from the options here. Don't know if the letter options maybe threw you through a bit of a loop. Sorry, I'm going to have a bit of a yawn. But yeah, vitamin A, D is the answer we wanted there. Mr. Quizworthing and Cetra now both on 19, M. Clemson 16, Gruffalo 10, and Toot on 0, and all 5 of them in the danger zone. Interesting to see, we've got Innes and Toot, who have been doing quite well so far in Super Week. Down at the bottom end, Innes haven't been in the danger zone, Toot in there now. Shows you that your luck can change in these games, and everyone has their strengths, certainly. Up at the other end, Samster is in the lead on 53, Zeus in second with 46, Oni still in third with 45. One more question in this round. It's going to be pretty tight. There's a number of players on low 20s, AB, me, Cycle Space, Innes, It's Sportsy, JY and Clive. Not currently in the danger zone, but there could be a problem if people beneath you get it right and you don't. I wish you all the very best of luck. The final question on Red Herrings, question number 5. Take a look at this. Marty Fish is a retired player of which sport? A. Motor racing, B. Athletics, C. Tennis, D. Swimming. This is the only one I actually knew before the answers came up. And most of the players in the game getting this one as well. Toot getting a wrong answer whilst in the danger zone means his fate is now sealed. It's Sports, he might have a little bit to worry about, as a single beacon of red with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players underneath him giving the right answer. Multiplier maybe won't be much help here. Who was the fastest? Zeus was the fastest, Ali Law was second, Mr. Quiz was third, Innes fourth, and Lupine fifth. A few nerfs being played there, including Cetra's Hail Mary nerf. It may have been enough, it may not have been. We will see in just a moment. Clive and JY and Cyclespace also playing nerfs, with Mr. Quiz getting the answer third and Innes fourth, and M. Clemson and Gruffalo answering without using a nerf. There could be some very interesting reading here for these scores. I wish you all the best of luck. Let's see what happens. The correct answer was... it was tennis. And there we have it. It is indeed a very tight finish. Toot with nothing in that round. Bad luck, Toot is going to be eliminated. It's Sportsy was out of the danger zone, but that wrong answer has thrown him right back in on 22. Gruffalo there on 25, and Clemson and Cetra both on 30. The Hail Mary nerf not enough to get Cetra out, but only a single point in it. Clive just 1 point ahead, adds to just a point ahead of that. JY just a point ahead of that, and Cyclespace just a point ahead of that. That could have gone any which way depending on the timings there, but very, very well done if you have survived, and commiserations if you haven't. Zeus finishes the round on top with 92. It's Samster and Emily tie for second with 64, and Lupine is in third with 62. You will get boosts going into the next round, and everyone else's score who is survived will be reset to 0. Those players are Ali Law, Ohei, Ian Dominic, the Westernator, Oni Innes, Riff Raccoon, AB Me, Topper 1, Mr. Quiz, Cyclespace, JY Adster, and Clive. We will see you in round 3. Your scores will reset to 0. However, unfortunately, Cetra, M. Clemson, Gruffalo, It's Sportsy, and now cut that out. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Gruffalo and M. Clemson now ruling over the Boneyard, 5 points each. Okay, 18 players remain. The danger zone size is now going to increase to 6. Let's just take a quick look at the metrics while we're on a little break here. 10 questions have been asked altogether. The best answer rate is 6 out of 10. That's from Samster, Lupine, Ali Law, Westernator, Oni, Riff Raccoon have all answered 6 out of 10. Nobody has gotten more than that. Players to avoid the danger zone entirely: Samster, Lupine, Ian Dominic, the Westernator, Adster. You guys have not yet been in the danger zone. Friends of the danger zone, AP Me and Emily Apocalypse, both been in there 4 times but have survived so far. So we're going to go on to round number 3. M or 3 exclamation marks in the chat to multiply. Remember, if you're still in the main game, you must use your multiplier before round 5 or before you're eliminated. You can't use it in round 5 and you can't use it in the Boneyard. Best of luck. Let me know if you'd like to play a multiplier on round 3, which is Face Off. There's Cyclespace, Ian Dominic. Anyone else? Westernator? AB Me. So, only 4 multipliers being played on this round. So we've got a lot of players who are saving it for round 4, or maybe looking to do the panda and get that elusive emoji in the Hall of Champions. As it stands for now, 4 players have activated their multiplier on the category of Face Off. It's a lovely place, the Danger Zone. Yes, it is. Very nice. You don't want to be there too much, though. Certainly not at the end of question 5. Right, let's see what you make of this, then. Round 3 is face-off, fingers on buzzers. Let's play Danger Zone. Anyone who panders a fact this hard deserves many pennies. Question 1. Who directed the 1997 film Face Off? Adam Wingard, Brian De Palma, Michael Mann, or John Woo? Number of players getting this one right. Green on both sides. Who was fastest? Zeus was fastest, followed by Samster, 1-2 for 1 and 2. Mr. Quiz there was third, Lupine fourth, and Cyclespace fifth. Riff Raccoon choosing to nerf this question. A few other correct answers and a handful of wrong ones as well. The correct answer was D. John Woo. Not quite as dramatic a Danger Zone size as normal. It's only been extended by 1. We should have 6 players in there. We've currently got 7. JY Oni, Ines Adster, Ian Dominic, AB Me, and Clive, all currently in the Danger Zone. Cyclespace at the top with 28. Zeus in second with 27. Samster in third with 23. 4 more questions in this round. Let's see what you make of question number 2. Only getting reacquainted with the Danger Zone. To be classified as an off-Broadway production, a show must take place in a venue with what minimum capacity? A 100, B 50, C 150, or D 500? Quite a number of green, not so in the Boneyard. M. Clemson the only player to get it in the Boneyard there. In our main game, though, who was fastest? Ali Law was fastest, Adster was second, Clive was third, Ian Dominic fourth, and Lupine was fifth. Oni choosing to nerf on this one, a bit of a tactical nerf for the flat rate of 9 points. Let's take a look at the correct answer. It's A 100. You need to have 100 people minimum in the audience capacity in order to be classified as off-Broadway. Cyclespace now takes the lead with 48. Westernator moves up to second with 40. Lupine is in third with 33. Down in the Danger Zone, we've still got a tie at the top here. Innes and Ohei both on 13. Jay White on 11. Oni, Topper, Rifakun all on 9. AB Me yet to score in this round. Remember, we're only going to lose 6 at this round. If there's a tie at the end of question 5, we will go to a tiebreaker. A little bit of a gap between those in the Danger Zone and those not, but only 3 points could be made up in the next 3 questions. Fingers on buzzers. Question number 3. Take a look at this. Welcome, Colo. Nice to have you. Which of these sports does not use the term face-off for a method of restarting play? Ice hockey, lacrosse, bandy, or hurling? A lot of green, big sea of green, and about half and half over in the Boneyard, just under half. Who was fastest? Clive of Legend was first, followed by Zeus. Innes was third, Mr. Quiz was fourth, and Topper was fifth. No nerfs being played there. The correct answer was hurling. Hurling does not use that term. Let me see if I've got a factoid on this to share with you. Quite a long one. Hurling, the sport, is a variant of Gaelic football, with added sticks. Hurling, in the sense of throwing up, also doesn't use the term face-off, but often happens as a result of being off one's face. Bandy is a primarily Swedish sport that is similar to ice hockey, but as with regular hockey, is played with curved sticks and a ball. A little bit of trivia for you there. Have we still got a tie? No, we have resolved the Danger Zone now. Topper 1 is at the top of the Danger Zone with 23, just a point behind Jay White, who for now is safe. Emily, Ohei, Oni, Rifrakun, and ABME all still in the Danger Zone, though. Up at the other end, Cyclespace in the lead, so with 72. Westernator in second with 454. Ian Dominic now moves into third with 50. 3 players with multipliers at the top, and curiously 1 at the bottom. So that could be an interesting thing to note. If ABME does get one right, could suddenly get 36 points, shoot themselves right up to the middle, and Jay White has suddenly got something extra to worry about being in the Danger Zone by default. Might happen. There are 2 questions in which it might. Let's go on now to question number 4. Take a look at this. The Face was the title of a 2012 EP by which dance act? SPTRKT, Sigma, Disclosure, or Janie XX? I think that might be Subtract A, is how you pronounce that. Not the answer. I don't know, it might be the answer. I don't know. I didn't check. It says 8BitQ proof this one. Probably pronounced subtract. It's subtract without the vowel. Subtract, Sigma, Disclosure, or Jamie XX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players getting it right. Who was fastest? Ali Law was fastest, followed by AB Me. Mr. Quiz was third. Emily was fourth. Westernator was fifth. And Ohei choosing to nerf that question for the flat rate of 9. Everybody else was wrong. Could make some interesting scores, especially with AB Me getting that right second. Not many other players getting it right, and AB Me having that multiplier. Drew Dave Tom, the only player over in the Boneyard to get it right. The correct answer was Disclosure. And I did predict it. AB Me getting a fast right answer with that multiplier has moved them up to joint 7th place. 34 share that with Clive. And it has meant JY and also Adster have toppled into the danger zone. Still only 6 in there. Adster, JY, Topper, Ohei, Riff, and Oni. Only Adster of those players has got a nerf left. It will be worth 9 points. Would be enough to overtake Innis, Samster, Emily, Lupine, AB Me, and Clive if all those players get it wrong. JY doesn't have a nerf, so it's academic anyway. So Adster, just something to bear in mind. Little strategic nugget for you. You have got the nerf. The nerf will automatically put you up into 7th place, assuming the players above you get it wrong. So that's something you might want to consider. And Innis, that's something you might want to be aware of when it comes to getting this question right. Of course, if you don't know it, you've got to take a guess. You don't have the luxury of a nerf, but that is where the boundary is looking. Everyone else down, though, could also make something of a difference. There are 18 points available. It means I think Oni and Riff unfortunately can't escape because they can only attain 27 points, which would not be enough to overtake Innis even if he gets it wrong. But the rest of the spots are all up for grabs. Very best of luck. Question number 5. Take a look at this. Maybe Oni. Who was Carol Vorderman's co-host and analyst on Grand Slam, Channel 4's rudimentary precursor to Persephone's Chair's Face Off? Was it Matt Chilton, Jim Rosenthal, Jonathan Pierce, or James Richardson? If the chat is to be believed, Adster has chosen to nerf this question. 9 points there, which means that is going to push Adster up to where we anticipated. That is going to be a nerf. And with Samster and Emily getting this wrong, we might have a tiebreaker on our hands here. We might have a tiebreaker. Let's take a look, first of all, who was fastest. Mr. Quiz was the fastest. Innis was second there. Lupine was third. AB Me fourth. Oni was fifth. Adster did choose to use the nerf, and Cyclespace the only other player to get that one right. M. Clemson, Sotley, etc. and SM Midi over in the Boneyard all getting that one right. Let's have a look and see what that's done to the scores at the end of round 3. The correct answer is D, James Richardson, and we don't have a tie. Emily did have a point advantage over Samster, which means that Samster is on 32, Emily is on 33, Clive on 34, but Samster takes the hit and topples into the danger zone, joining J White, Topper 1, Oni, Ohei, and Riff Raccoon in the danger zone at the end of round 3, and those players are going to be going out on the bubble. No ranking points for you. Only players in round 4 onwards will be getting ranking points. Cyclespace finishes the round on top with 98. Westernator in second with 82. Mr. Quiz in third with 65. You will get boosts going into round 4. It's the last time you get boosts because round 5 it works a little differently. And you'll be joined in round 4 by AB Me, Ali Law, Ian Dominic, The Lupine One, Innis, Zeus, Adster, Clive, and Emily Apocalypse. Very well played. Your scores will reset to 0. And remember, round 4 is the last time you can use your multiplier, it's the last time you can use your nerf, and it's the last time you'll get a boost at the start of the round. Round 5 is a little bit different. Unfortunately, though, Samster, J White, Topper, Oni, Ohei, and Riff Raccoon, it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Over they go to the Boneyard, but do continue to play for that Boneyard penny for being king or queen of the Boneyard at the end of the game. Samster currently leading on 8 points. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players have got nerfs available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players have got multipliers available. They are not the same players. Only 6 of you can go to the final. Everybody who is still in the main game is going to get at least 3 ranking points, which means Zeus is continuing his trend as the only player to rank in every game so far. Can he keep it up for the whole week? We will see. He's going to get at least 3, as is everyone else in the main game, but can you make it more? Survive this round and you'll be getting at least 5. Don't, and you'll be getting 3. 5 of you with multipliers, if you want to use them, This is the last chance you get to use them, so use them now or lose them. On round 4, the category is risky business. 3 activate. 4 activate. Is Ali going to try and play the panda? No, he's... Ali teasing us all there. We thought Ali Law might be trying to play the panda there and get that coveted panda emoji, but you've not only got to get to the final without using your multiplier, you've then got to win the final as well. It's a very difficult thing to do, and it's only been done a couple of times in the entire history of the game. Didn't happen at all until DangerZone 2, never happened in DangerZone 1. It got the title the panda because Panda regularly used to try that, but never actually went on to win it. But it got called doing the panda from a very, very early game show, and the meme has sort of stuck a little bit. So, these are the standings. Cyclospace with the advantage of 6, Westernators on 4, Mr. Quiz on 3. Everyone else resets to 0. Half of you will go to the final, half of you will be eliminated at the end of this round. I'm going to take this opportunity to initiate the bonus penny, because my cat looks like she wants to go... Oh no, she wants to go and sit on the paddleboard. So she's gone. I thought she wanted to go downstairs. Normally she go downstairs, I have to go let her out, otherwise she'll scratch the piano stool, which is downstairs. I'm not sure if Panda has done it since It's Hotly. I think he's done it in DangerZone 2, but he didn't do it in... I'm 99% sure he never actually did it in DangerZone 1, which is when the name came about. I think he has since done it. We'll check the Hall of Champions at the end of the game, but I'm... yeah, pretty sure that Panda's never did it in DangerZone 1, but has done it since in DangerZone 2. But it still bears his name. 2 bonus pennies. Yeah, you get 1 at the start when you log in, and you get 1 midway through the game. I forgot to do that on Tuesday, but we played 3 games, so there were some extra pennies there anyway. So, bonus penny if you would like. DangerZone 78, I'll count you down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 players have been given a penny. Yeah, we normally do one in the lobby, Grafalo. It's Tuesday, I forgot to do that. Tuesday, I only did them in the lobby. You do 1 in the lobby. You're supposed to do... It used to be you got a penny for joining the game, but now it's separate. So you get 1 at sort of the start. There's an early bird one for people who are here before time. You then get 1 at the start of a game, then you get 1 midway through a game. That's the sort of general flow. So, risky business is the final category. Very best of luck to you all. Let's play DangerZone. All about the bonus pennies. Gotta love a bonus penny. Question 1. What happened in the German city of Erfurt in 1184? A witch finder drowned retrieving an alleged witch's body. An entire village was burned down by a sheaf of wheat. Several noblemen drowned in a church latrine. Or 400 inebriated villagers collectively hallucinated a flying horse. That's such a wonderful question. It was one of the ones that 8Minky flagged at me and said, I think the answers are a bit long. And believe it or not, those are the shortened answers. As this wants them all to be true. Westernator, Mr. Quiz, AB, me, Clive, and Emily were all correct. Who was fastest? Clive was fastest, AB, me, second, Emily third, Mr. Quiz fourth, the Westernator fifth. Which one do you go for? Is that something that you maybe know? Do you take a punt at? Do you try and get inside Shapes' head? I bet they were a lot of fun to come up with. Do you try and get inside Shapes' head and figure out which one is going to be the lie? Grafalo, Oni, Ohei, and Toot getting that right in the lobby game. The correct answer was... Several noblemen drowned in a church latrine. So, factoid on this question... The Erfurt latrine disaster is believed to have caused the deaths of up to 100 noblemen of the Holy Roman Empire when Henry VI convened a deliberative assembly to mediate in a feud between Louis III of Thuringia, pronounced Thuringia, and Archbishop Conrad I relating to land ownership. Although I think I must be missing something off the end of this cell. Although the floor gave way under... Shapes just doesn't make sense. The floors gave way under the combined weight of this many nobles. Henry VI and both of the main parties survived the collapse as they were in a stone-floored alcove at the time. Imagine drowning in a church latrine. That is, yeah, a latrine is a toilet. A latrine swimming piece. That would be. Oh, I can't think of many things worse. Actually, I really can't. So, we've not got any ties at the moment. We've got 6 in and 6 out of the danger zone. Clive at the top with 24, Mr. Quiz 21, Westernator 12, AB Me 11, Emily's on 10, and Cyberspace on 6. Why multiple people? I have so many questions. I'll happily share the citation with you if you want to find out a little more about this. This is the link that Shape sent to me. It is that one? Yes, it is that one. So I sat on a board to shit in a pit. Very nice. So there's the link if you want to go find out a little bit more about the Erfurt latrine disaster. Where were we? I was talking about toilets. Samson Grafalo only all at the top of the boneyard at the moment. Ali Law, Ian Dominic, Lupine, Innis, Zeus and Adster are all in the danger zone. Lupine for the first time. Psychospace has been in there. The Westernator is the only player not to be in the danger zone yet all game. If you can stay out of the danger zone for the whole game, that is impressive in and of itself. To the point where I'm thinking in danger zone 3 there might be a bonus for that. We'll have to see. On we go for now. Question number 2. Take a look at this. Oh, there may have been a comma missing. Sorry, Shapes. Question 2. Which bank collapsed in 1995 following several years of reckless trading by Nick Leeson? Was it Barings Bank, BCCI, Heritage Loan and Investment, or British and Commonwealth Merchant Bank? Two, three, four, five, six. Again. Half getting it right, half getting it wrong. The top 3 of the Boneyard all getting it right, along with Riff, Topper and 2. Who was fastest there? Lupine was fastest, Ali was second, Mr. Quiz was third, Innis was fourth, Psychospace was fifth, and Zeus is using the nerf for the flat rate of 6 points. May or may not be enough to get him out of the danger zone. Let's find out. The correct answer was Barings Bank. Barings Bank is the answer we wanted there. Zeus has not gotten out of the danger zone, has got points, but is still there for now. Ian Dominic and Astor yet to score on this round. Zeus has got 6. Emily Apocalypse has got 10. ABME 11. The Westernator 12. All currently in the danger zone. And that is Westernator's first appearance in the danger zone, which means everybody has been here once. And after 17 questions, Westernator has got the highest number of questions, 11 out of 17. But you've got to be fast as well, otherwise it can punish you, especially in this late stage of the game. Lupine currently on 10. And I beg your pardon, Ali Law and Mr. Quizworthing also on 11 out of 17. Let's go on to question number 3. Take a look at this. A boneyard hierarchy. 9 7s 5s. Yeah, very nice. Put your dime in the hot slot, but it's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot is a line from a single by which band? A. New Order, B. The Human League, C. Heaven 17, or D. Cabaret Voltaire? A lot more green that time. Samster tripping up on this one, denied double digits, but Grafalo and Oni will happily take double digits there in the boneyard. Over in the main game, who was fastest? Zeus was fastest, followed by Adster. ABME was 3rd, Lupine was 4th, and Mr. Quiz was 5th. Ali Law using the nerf on this question, and Ian Dominic, the only other player to give a right answer there. Let's see what that does to the scores. The correct answer was C, Heaven 17. We've got a tie. Innis and Zeus are tied at the top of the danger zone, 18 points apiece. 3-point gap between them and AB Me, who is clear at the moment on 21. Mr. Quiz way out in front on 57. Lupine is second with 42. Ali Law in third on 28. Clive's got 24, ABME 21. Unsurprising that 4 players with multipliers are at the top. Innis has got a multiplier, which could be his ace in the hole, ace up the sleeve towards the end of this game. All it takes is one question right and pretty quick, and Innis could jump way up the table. So bear that in mind, Zeus, and bear that in mind, ABME as well. You might be safe for now, but Zeus isn't a long way behind, and neither is Innis, and Innis has got that multiplier. Let's go on. Question number 4. 2 more in this round. Take a look at this. If a fair coin is flipped 10 times, what is the probability that all 10 results are the same? 1 in 128, 1 in 256, 1 in 512, or 1 in 1024? Rather pleasingly, they've come up in numerical order. 1, 2, 3, 4 players getting the right answer here. I'm sure this has got a factoid about it. Who was fastest? Zeus was fastest, followed by Innis. Goodness me, we could have some drama here. Clive was 3rd, and Westernator using up the nerf there. The one of the last players to do so. Remember, Lupine and Mr. Quiz, you have got a nerf. If you don't know an answer, it's worth some free points. So bear that in mind. Use it on the next question, or you will lose it for the final. Let's take a look. The correct answer was C, 1 in 512. Zeus and Innis have escaped the danger zone, and we have balanced it out. ABME, the Westernator, Cyclespace, Adster Emily and Ian Dominic are now in the danger zone with one question to go and 12 points available. Let's do some quick maths here. Who can't escape? Cycle space down, can't escape. The best you can hope for is 26 or lower, which would not surpass Ali Law. Westernator. Westernator can escape. Westernator can technically get to 30. AB Me can technically get to 33, both of which would be enough if Zeus and or Ali Law falter. At this point, Ali Law's multiply is a little bit academic. It depending whether or not AB and Westernator can find a right answer toward the end. A little bit of trivia for you on this. There are 1,024 different possible sequences, any of which have a probability of 2 to the power 10. Of these sequences, 2 meet the condition required, 10 heads in a row or 10 tails in a row, so 2 in 1,024, which simplifies to 1 in 512. Some quick maths, and I do love a bit of probability-based maths, always fun. One more question in this round. What can you do to escape? For players 9 and downwards, we know it's going to be game over, but for players 8 and upwards, there is still much to play for. I wish you all the best of luck. Here is question number 5. The betting strategy of repeatedly following a losing bet with another bet for twice as much money has what name? La Bochère, Dolmabert, Paroli, or Martingale? And there we have the fate sealed. AB Me and the Westernator, the only 2 in the danger zone who are in contention, and both are wrong, which means our final 6 are determined, although the final position leaves a little still to be discovered. Who was fastest there? Zeus was fastest, followed by Ali Law. Lupine was 3rd, Cycle Space was 4th, Innis was 5th, Emily and Mr. Quiz both also getting that one right, and Lupine and Mr. Quiz are going to forego their nerfs. They don't get to use them. Let's take a look. The correct answer was D, Martingale, and a factoid on that. Common strategy on roulette, but you have to have something like 50 times the capital that you want to win. So if you want to decide that you're going to win £10 a day, you need to have, it might even be more than that. In order to win £10, you need to stake £10 on a 50-50 coin flip, and as soon as you win what you want, you quit for the day. If you lose, you have to then bet 20. If you lose, you have to bet 40, and it gets big in a hurry. So you, in order to be successful with that in a likely way, in a sort of a chance of 80% or more, you need to have something like 500 times the amount of money you want to win per day. And it is still chance, but if you've got £5,000 kicking about and you can happily live off £10 a day, then it could be a good way of going through life. Let's have a look and see a factoid for that. Have I got a factoid? Have I got a factoid? Ah, there it is. Paroli involves doubling a bet after you win rather than lose. La Bochère and Dolmabert involve adding to rather than multiplying the previous bet following a loss. So Martingale is the answer we wanted there. Is it legal in casinos? I can't think why it wouldn't be. If you've got a roulette wheel, if you just go and buy, £5,000 worth, $5,000 worth of chips, and then you say, well, I'm going to start bidding $10 on red and then $10 on red. Yeah, well, I can imagine it gets very scary in a hurry if you're betting red and you've got 10 reds in a row. But as to the other probability question, the odds of that happening are 1 in 512, so significantly unlikely. I'm not going to promote betting theory here because it's not a gambling channel. I'm just fascinated by the statistics and the mathematics around it. Pretty terrible strategy. Well, it depends what your capital is and what you're happy living off. Anyway, that was the correct answer. So, Mr. Quiz, Lupine, Innis, Ali Law, Clive, and Zeus, you are this week's finalists. Very well done. We will see you there in a minute. But unfortunately, Cyclespace, AB Me, Westernator, Emily, Adster, and Ian Dominic gaming after a valiant run, getting to round 4. Unfortunately, this is the end of the line. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Over they go to the Boneyard. Grafalo now leading the Boneyard with 12 points. Only Samster, Westernator all there on 11. You 6 who've just been eliminated, Ian, Dominic, Adster, Emily, Westernator, AB, Me, and Cyclespace. You will get 3 ranking points for the Super Week final, and I will add those on in just a moment. In fact, I might even do that now. before I forget, if nobody minds. So Ian Dominic Gaming, that is a new name. Ian Dominic Gaming. That's 3 points. Adster, that's a new name on the list. Adster 1005, that is 3 points. Emily Apocalypse, Lips, that's a new name, 3 points. The Westernator 89, West on 8 of 89, 3 ranking points for you. AB Me 208, that is a new name, 3 points for you. And finally, Cyclespace, that is 6 players and 6 new names, all getting 3 points in the ranking tables of Super Week. Very well done. And we'll see how those factor in at the end of the week. For now, though, the final round, as always in Danger Zone, is general knowledge. So, I didn't do the thing to go and check your points, which I normally do. Nerfs and multipliers are inactive. The points have been calculated, the starting points, the number of questions you've got right out of 20, minus the number of times you've appeared in the Danger Zone. So Lupine, straight in with the advantage, 12 questions, minus 1 Danger Zone appearance. Mr. Quiz, 13 questions, minus 4 Danger Zone appearances for 9. Ali Law, 12 questions right, 4 Danger Zone appearances starting on 8. Zeus, 9 questions right, 5 Danger Zone appearances starting on 4. Clive, 7 questions right, 4 Danger Zone appearances starting on 3, and Innes, 9 questions right, but 7 Danger Zone appearances starting on 2. That might be new record territory there. We've never had anyone start on negative points, but it's come pretty close in the past. So those are the points you start on. Maximum of 6 points available for questions. The scoring metrics are exactly the same, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, depending on speed and correctness. And whoever's got the most points at the end of this round will be the winner. Innes with a bit of an uphill struggle, but not impossible. We've seen it done before. The very best of luck to all 6 of you, and of course to everybody playing in the Boneyard. The final round is general knowledge. Let's play Danger Zone. Which of these opera singers is not from New Zealand? Caitlin Holcup, Kiri de Kanawa, Jonathan Lemalu, or Donald McIntyre? Not from New Zealand. Wow. 4 out of 6 getting this one right. And Gruff at the top extending the lead, though Samps is on a bit of a comeback now. Coming in with 12, going to overtake Westernator and Oni. Gruffalo stretching up to 13. Ali Law was fastest. Clive was second. Mr. Quiz was third. Lupine was fourth. Innes and Zeus were both wrong. Innes and Zeus have both scored very highly so far in Super Week, both getting it wrong on the first question there. Could make for some interesting scores. Correct answer was A, Caitlin Holcup. Let's take a look at a factoid for this. Caitlin Holcup is from Australia, so that may have been the way out there if you know your opera singers, and that Caitlin Holcup was from Australia. Lupine and Ali tying at the top with 14. Mr. Quiz a point behind now on 13. Then a bit of a gap down to Clive on 8, Zeus on 4, Innes still on 2. 6, 8, 6, 12, 8. 24 points left in this round. Let's take a look at question number 2. Whoops, Jay White. Whoops. A traditional béarnaise sauce most commonly contains which of these herbs? A, dill, B, sage, C, basil, D, tarragon. Top and tail, Lupine getting it right and fastest, Innes getting it right second for 6 and 5. Everyone else in the middle getting it wrong. It's like a giant mouldy tomato sandwich at the moment. Mouldy bread and a big tomato in the middle. Correct answer there was... Oh, look at this. Hang on. Samster getting that one right is going to tie it with Gruffalo at the top of the Boneyard, and Oni now on the climb at 12 points. Correct answer was... Tarragon. D. Lupine extending that lead now an entire question's worth of points ahead of Ali Law, who's in second on 14. Mr. Quiz on 13. Clive on 8. Innes climbing up to 7. Zeus slips down to 6th on 4 points. 3 questions to go. 18 points available. Take a look at this. Zeus needs to get this right and first and hope Lupine gets it wrong to have any chance of winning. Here is the question. Who directed the music video for Belinda Carlisle's single Heaven is a Place on Earth? A, Carol Kane, B, Diane Keaton, C, Angelica Houston, or D, Barbara Streisand? Only Clive getting it right. If I was going to pick one player who would get that one right, for some reason it would have been Clive. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at fact check. Okay. I'll reveal that when I reveal the answer. Only Clive getting it right, but Gruffalo retaking possession of the Boneyard. It's really exciting in the Boneyard. A lot of back and forth there. 14, 13, 12, 11, 11, and then lots of 10. Gruffalo currently in the lead. The correct answer was B, Diane Keaton, who also directed the video for Belinda Carlisle's I Get Weak. So there we go. There's some relation to Michael Keaton, I assume, but I might be wrong. So, with 2 questions to go, there are only 12 points available. It means Zeus cannot hope to win. And it means that Innes cannot hope to win, because can only get 19. Mr. Quiz can technically get 25. Clive and Ali Law can technically get 26. Lupine is still technically available to get 32. Innes and Zeus, 2 of the strongest contenders in Super Week so far, are not going to be finishing at the top of this game. Remember, there is gold, silver and bronze pennies as well as ranking points available. And of course that Boneyard penny, which we're all watching very closely. 2 questions left. Here is question number 4. Samsa can win the Boneyard. Yes, he can. He'd need to get both of these right and Gruff would have to get both of them wrong. Here's question 4. Which province of mainland China extends the furthest south? Jiangxi, Hunan, Guangdong, or Jiangxi? Apologies for my pronunciation there. And I think that might be all but over now. In both senses of the word, Gruffalo with a clear lead of 2 points with 1 question to go in the Boneyard on 15. And Lupine is surely going to have the lead at the end of this question. We could have an academic final question. Thank you, We Like Shapes. Thank you. Let's take a look. The correct answer was Guangdong C, and yes, indeed, we can see that Lupine has secured the gold medal, and it's going to be another 10 ranking points. But we have got to settle that tie between Ali Law and Clive of Legend for the silver, bronze, and of course the 9-8 ranking points. So Gruffalo has won the lobby game, but we're going to go for this last question just for the lols. The very best of luck to you all. Question number 5 is this. Yes, academic for the second Danger Zone in a row. Who wrote the book Hey, Listen, A Journey Through the Golden Era of Video Games? Daniel Hardcastle, Steve McNeil, Stuart Ashen, or Gary Plowman? Lupine, with something to prove here, wanted to have a really high score. That is going to be a very high score in the Hall of Champions. Once again, the only player to offer a right answer. Riff Raccoon adds to Topper and Drew Dave Tom also getting a right answer, but it's going to make very little difference to the final scores. So the correct answer there was, for what it's worth, B, Steve McNeil. Steve McNeil, the answer we were after. Steve McNeil is variously also known as Steve from Go 8-Bit and that guy from Wi-Fi Wars. Hardcastle wrote a book that Daytime Dictates we here call F Yeah Video Games. Stuart Asher wrote Terrible Old Games You've Probably Never Heard Of and a sequel called Attack of the Flickering Skeletons. Gary Plowman wrote The Micro Kids, an 80s adventure with ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64 and more. So today I learned. So at the end of Danger Zone, at the midpoint of this Super Week, Zeusless finishes in 4th. I should have had those points on from the beginning. No, I shouldn't. They're not the ones. Are those the ones? Those are the ones we need to look at. Yes. Zeusless with 4 points in the final, 5 Danger Zone appearances, and a total of 9 out of 25. 6th place goes to Zeus. 5th place, 7 points in the final, 7 Danger Zone appearances, and 10 out of 25. 5th place goes to Innes. 13 points in the final, 14 out of 25, and 4 Danger Zone appearances. 4th place goes to Mr. Quiz Worthing. 14 points in the final round, just 1 point clear. So we have got a tie here, actually. Oh, actually, how do I settle the tie-break metric? It's Danger Zone and then total questions. So actually, we don't need to go to a tie-break. I can settle the silver-bronze dispute because it's total questions first. I think it's Danger Zone appearances first, but they're also the same, both on 4, and then total questions. So bronze medal, 14 points in the final, 4 Danger Zone appearances, and 9 questions out of 25. Bronze medal goes to Clive and Legend. Second place, 14 points as well in the final round, 4 Danger Zone appearances, but 13 out of 25. Silver medal is going to go to Ali Law. But by a county mile, twice as many points and then some than second place. 16 out of 25, only 1 Danger Zone appearance the whole game, the low number of appearances the whole game, and 32 points in the final. Your champion this week is the Lupine One. And of course, not forgetting Grafalo winning the Boneyard there. So let's award some pennies. 3 pennies for gold, 2 for silver, 1 for bronze, and of course the coveted medals that go on the medal table, and 1 for winning the Boneyard as well. The Lupine One Danger Zone Gold Award pennies. There you go. There's 3 for you. A Danger Zone Silver for Ali Law. Ali Law. Get your pineapple up the tree, or however it goes. Ali Law. Danger Zone Silver. There you go. Have some pennies, and a Danger Zone Bronze is going to go to Clive of Legend. I'll update the medal table after the stream. You can go to persephonesshare.com/pennies. Let me award Clive of Legend Danger Zone Bronze. There you go. If you go to https://persephonesshare.com/pennies, then you will be able to... Pineapples usually come down from trees as far as I'm aware, but to each their own. Yeah, go and check out the penny score. These scores won't be... And the bonus pennies and stuff won't be updated until after the stream when I hit the refresh data button. And before I forget, let me give Grafalo as well. Grafalo's Danger Zone Boneyard to Gruffarlo. Grafalo Danger Zone Boneyard. Could be a first one for you there. Very nicely done. And let's not forget, We Like Shapes with the author bonus. 3 pennies, of course, for being the author. Where are you, We Like Shapes? How do you spell your name? It is We Like. I always get you mixed up because your I Like Shapes in the server, but your We Like Shapes here. Author bonus, award pennies. There you go. So, that's been Danger Zone. All the pennies have been awarded. Just before I clear this, I'm going to add these players to the Super Week rankings as well. So, Zeus is going to get 5, and that is going to be 5 consecutive games for Zeus getting a ranking. Innis is going to be 4. No, 6. I'm going the wrong way. Mr. Quizworthing is going to get 7. Clive of Legend is going to get 8. There you are, Clive. Ali Law. That's a new name. Ali Law getting 9. Ali Law. Ali Law getting 9. And the Lupine One getting 10. Where are you, the Lupine One? Lupine has got rankings on 4 out of 5. Also winning the Escape Artist on Tuesday. That's 2 10s, and getting 3rd in Cryptex yesterday. So good scores for the Lupine One at the moment. We will wait and see what the rankings hold for all our players come the end of the week. And the highest scoring 4 players will get to go into the face-off final. But remember, it's only your 5 best that count, not your total. So there's still lots of time to earn more points. There we go. Let's take a look at the Hall of Champions now that we've done all of that. And we can see Elias the Panda on the 2nd of January did indeed get a place on the Hall of Champions with the panda emoji. I have absolutely no idea why it only goes down like 2/3 of the page and then goes over to the next column. Obviously, when I made this, I was working on a different resolution, so that's something for future Ben to worry about. It only goes over 4 columns and then it breaks. But Lupine One, there you go, your space in the Hall of Champions, 20th of May 2021, 32 points and 16 out of 25. Particularly tough pack, I think, there from We Like Shapes, but very well deserved indeed. And 1, 2, 3, 4 players to have done the panda, but only once this year, right at the start of the year, and it was the panda. He was the last person to do the panda, was the panda. How about that? Always nice. Future Ben, yeah, kick the can down the road. Future Ben can worry about it, who will then curse past Ben and wish a pox on his house for not being more forthright and proactive. Hope still fun, even though it was hard. I certainly had fun hosting it, Shapes, and there were some decent scores in there as well, across the board as well, and well done to everybody for getting points there, and I hope you had fun taking part. I'm going to wrap up there, because I'm going to be streaming again later on at 10 p.m, tonight with Late Night The Purge. Very much looking forward to Late Night The Purge. Now Cut That Out has written questions for this, so do come along for that. That's going to be 10 p.m. BST, which is 5, 6, half 5, half 6, half 7, half 8, half 9. 5.5 hours from now, I'll be going live. Not sure which warm-up game we'll play, but we've got Late Night The Purge, more rankings, more pennies, and Super Week will continue there. If you've just been lurking and or watching in the background, thank you so much for your support in helping to boost the numbers. I always thought this one was going to be quieter because of it being the weird time, but I appreciate you helping out on this push for partner right here. If you've been playing along as well, thank you very much for coming to join me, and I hope you've had fun. Super Week continues tonight at 10 o'clock. Hopefully after Eurovision, so come join us after Eurovision. And again, if you can put me on in the background, 11:26 p.m. or a.m. Sportsy. I think it's probably a.m. So if you can come and join me, even if you can just come and lurk, it will all help. And I really look forward to seeing you tonight for The Purge, where I will probably say some more things. Eurovision and Taskmaster. Yes, AM at the moment. Right. Until later on this evening, have a splendid rest of the afternoon. Thank you very much for playing. Congratulations to Lupine1. And until next time, we're going to go and raid Mark, the Worldly Gamer. He's a mate of mine. He does Tomb Raider challenge runners. We've raided him a few times. Really nice guy. And we're going to go and say hi to him with hashtag Super Week. It's Super Weeky. All week. So, thanks very much. We'll go and raid Mark in a second, and I'll see you tonight. Peace out, everyone. Take care. And good afternoon.